think I'm live. What up, fellow kids? How are you? Jeff here, getting ready to play this amazing game. What am I waiting for? Oh wait, those are the wrong glasses. Gotta put on the right glasses. These are the right glasses. These are the wrong glasses. Okay. We're gonna dive right into this. Welcome. It's Saturday afternoon here in El Cerrito, California. I won't say beautiful El Cerrito, California, because it's cold and rainy here today. So, you know, what better time to sit inside and play video games? Or watch people play video games. Whatever. That would be you. Right. Let's do this. How do I do this? A wild black dragon has appeared, indeed. So here we are, down in, I'll show you where I am. This is where we left off last time, though I died down here in the, where is it? Right. Across and down over there in the water. I fell to I drowned in the Wawa over there. At the end of the last stream, we discovered that, which is undoubtedly a boss. However, I think it's time to take on Magrit, however you want to say it. I think it's time for him to die. Per usual, in the off hours when I wasn't streaming, I did a little grinding. So I'm in better shape now to take him on. I'll show you now that the halberd is +3. Oh shit, something's killing me. That's about all that I did. I used some grinding stones to get the halberd up to +3. I found this helm, you can see, that I got from just farming the dudes way back over near the castle, over near the beginning of the game. Whoops, where is it? On the way to Magrit, over here at Gatefront and the Gatefront ruins. I was farming and I ended up getting that helm. Magrit is over here. So I think we're going to warp there. Right now we're all the way down south here. We found some cool stuff. I snuck into the castle last time, died, and now we're going to go finally stop procrastinating and take on one of the first big bosses in the game. Glad to provide you with an alternative to March Madness. I could show you my March Madness brackets. I don't know if you can see in the tiny window. I may have to switch here. Let's see. Just so you can feel better about your own brackets. See all that red? Those are all the wrong picks. So yeah, mine is completely fucked up. I ain't gonna win shit. So I might as well play this instead of watching basketball. Let's see. Anyway, that's enough sports ball talk for this channel. You can find your sports ball talk anywhere else on the internet. Here, this is Nerd Central. We don't talk sports. Let's go to. Let's go all the way back up here. Oh, switch the scene. Thanks, Chrono. What would I do without you folks? If you hadn't said that, I probably would have streamed the next hour with just you watching my face. Though maybe that would have been interesting in its own way, right? You could watch my reactions as I fail at this game. All right. I was just thinking, for a change, that right before we go and actually tackle Magrit, we just, warm up with a few hits. You'd be here just for my face. Well, gosh. Let's see. So let's just practice a few things here. One thing that I realized I was not doing correctly is, wait for it. Wait for it. That. The counterattack. I realized that I wasn't hitting right trigger after I was being clobbered with the shield. After I defended with the shield. So after you defend, successfully block, you have to hit right trigger, and that will give you the strong counterattack that I believe staggers the enemy. Okay. So I just want to hit a few things just before we take on a boss. The only other thing I did off stream was I wanted to see if I could take down one of these fucking guys. Finally, and I did. But let's try it again, just for fun. I have 1,500 souls. That's sort of a lot. I'd rather not lose them. Anyway, happy Saturday. Hope y'all are well. I am well myself. Took Rosie on a walk. We got rained on a little bit. And in an hour and a half, which is pretty much my stopping time, we have a dog that we call the Tiny Terror of Kensington. Kensington being the nearby little town here. It's a Dachshund belonging to the sister of my future son-in-law. And it also happens to be Rosie's best friend. So we're going to be dog sitting. Pinto is his name. Pinto Bean. We're going to be dog sitting Pinto. And when Pinto arrives at this house here, that is going to be my cue to hang up. Because Pinto needs a firm hand. All right. What I want to do is I want to egg this guy on to follow me out of here. He's not doing it. There he goes. Okay, and the reason I want to do that... Ow! Is because there's there's between the gate, your summoned animals summoned creatures will despawn. So I need him out here. Oh wait, I do have a crossbow now. Oops. I also have a torch, but I don't want to hit with that. What I really want is him just to come out here. Take that, fiend! My wolves aren't doing a great job right now. But I'm doing an okay job. In fact, he's turning out to be a little bit of a pushover. I'm speaking too soon, aren't I? I certainly am. Okay, the wolves are all dead. It's all on me now. Which is how I wanted it. Because I want to see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. I'm kind of like an annoying little fly to this guy. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That was close. Waited a little too long to heal. We're in pretty good shape here if we want to judge by health bar sizes. Oh boy. That was a pretty good dodge. Oh, you can see my my flasks are up to +3 now as well. How awesome is that? I feel like this game made it easier to... there we go. Okay, so these giants who were once terrifying to me now can be beaten. That's what helps when you just grind a lot and don't actually make any progress in the game. All right. Slovakia. Wow, someone is watching from Slovakia. I hope you are well and safe. I assume everything is well in Slovakia at this point, though who knows. These days, what to think. Let's just hope we're all safe. No matter where you are, what country you hail from, what you believe in, I hope you're happy and safe. I mean that sincerely. Alright, let's practice that counterattack again. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now I gotta be careful here. Didn't really mean to heal there. Didn't mean to do that. And I did it again. I'm forgetting the controls. I'm just hitting all my... This is why I didn't want to take on Magrit right away. I'll tell you, I started playing Breath of the Wild again, and my brain is completely confused with the controls now, because I'm using the Pro Controller on the Switch for that game, and of course everything is mapped differently because Nintendo just has to be different. Oh, don't play the horn. Fuck off. Oh, these guys are just coming out of the woodworks now. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoops. Last flask. Yeah, that counterattack is amazing when you can pull it off. Doesn't work every time. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, I've applied the patch. So far, it hasn't really affected my game too much, since I've hardly done anything yet. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Oh, you can also see that there. See all those things. Those 35. What are they? I crafted those. So that's what I do off stream. Is I just fuck around and here I got bone darts. I have some more recipes too now. I have poison bone bolts. I've got arrow suit blood bone bolts. I have arrows, but I don't have a bow. But I do have a crossbow. I think crossbows can only take bolts. I haven't tried Tunic, but I did download it. So Tunic is sitting in my Steam library now. Library, I mean to say. And I will be giving it a shot sometime soon. I've heard only good things about it. Oh boy, that was a whole bunch of wolves that just kind of dropped out of the sky. They didn't kind of drop out of the sky, they actually dropped out of the sky. Right, that's what I want to do. Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining me, as usual. I know you have many opportunities to entertain yourself in various media forms. And so you choosing to come here and watch this channel instead of all those others. God, it just warms my heart. But seriously, it does. Thank you. You guys are swell. So the goal is to kill Magrit before Pinto arrives. The arrival of Pinto to this house is going to signal the end of the stream. And avoid all these guys. Really, I could avoid all these. I could avoid this whole gauntlet here and just go straight to the point. Why don't we do that? You didn't miss anything if you're just joining me now. All I did was get myself over to this area of the map. I just warmed up by killing a few things, and I showed my character now. He's level 30. I've got almost 4,000 runes. That kind of sucks. I kind of wish I didn't have all that to lose, but so it goes. You can see my stats over there on the left. I've got Vigor at 21, my crucial stats, endurance at 19, and strength 21. So I've been keeping those main ones up a bit, though I did start thinking that I want to perhaps invest in some dexterity. You can see what dexterity does there. So I might put a point or two into that. Yes, I'm going for Magrit. Where One Up Yours reunion when? Good question. I would probably see some of those folks at GDC next week. I will be there. If you will be there at GDC, if you're watching this, come say hi. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. But are you ready? Here we go. In one. I got my serious game face on now. I'm not fucking around. Shit. Shit. Okay. Damn it. Oh, fuck. All right. Hanging in there. Okay, we got him into form 2. Shit. Get up. Oh, that was shitty timing. Shit, I'm trying to spawn the wolves. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh boy. Well, oh! It was the first attempt. That was just one. We didn't really expect I was going to beat him in one, but I was hanging tough there for a little while. my strategy here is I'm trying to wait until phase 2 to bring out the wolves. Of course, I could bring out the jellyfish too. However, to do that, I've got to be well positioned before I try to spawn them in. Like, I can't spawn them in while he's literally standing over me about to hit me, which is what I did last time because I'm stupid. So... let's see if I can retrieve those souls without dying. I'm sorry, runes, whatever. That was not... I was going to say I didn't mean to do that, but clearly I did, because my fingers moved the controller. Okay. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm trying to be better about shit. Keeping my hands off of the shield until I really need it. Like there, I could have used it. I've used half my flasks. I do have 6 health flasks, which is great. Okay, well, he's busy yabbering at us with his villain talk. The problem with phase 2 is I haven't lived long enough to see exactly what he's doing. Oh, Green, you gotta watch for the cliffs. You're fighting on a cliffside. You can't go hanging out over the cliff. You're gonna die. That was a little sad because I was doing well. I was doing almost everything right. But the good thing here is clearly I'm not. This is not impossible. I can do this. It may take many times. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Shit. Might as well heal. Fuck. Wasn't expecting that either. This run not going so well. Okay, but we can regroup. It's not a write-off yet. We're in it to win it. That is just not working for me. I keep trying to block that one hit, and all I'm doing is getting smashed for doing it. That one. When he does this side swipe, I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't block the damage when he does that. Well, we're going to keep going at this. We're going to keep banging our head against this wall. It hasn't been that many times. I mean, if you have been around since I've been streaming Dark Souls, you'll know that there were a couple streams where it took me like multiple streams to beat one boss. I hope that's not going to be the case with Magrit, but we'll see. Let's concentrate. Let's try not to be greedy. Uh-oh. No! Ugh, why am I bothering? I'm trying to get the souls there, and I just basically wasted half a life. That third hit gonna cost me. Alright, I got him. Come on, you bastard. What are you waiting for? Oh. Shit. Alright. I'm getting greedy. Fuck. Whoops. Yay! 2 mirror flasks. Not really great for me. Whoa, nearly lost it off the cliff again. Well, the wolves are keeping him busy right now, which was the goal. Oh, he's staggered. Nice. Wasted all those hits. But okay. Look at this. We're doing all right. Oh my god. Shit. Oh no. How did he do that? Look at that. Oh, I was so close. So close. We'll get it. We'll get it. It feels good though, right? I mean, I'm in it. I'm in it. This is not outside the realm of beatability, and really, it hasn't even been that many times for a Dark Souls or Elden Ring boss. That was pretty good. I acknowledge that I'm probably over leveled. Well, I don't know. Is there such a thing in this game? I waited till I was level 30. I don't think there's any shame in that. Really gotta stop with the third hit. Oh boy. Yeah, that was some decent dodging. If I must say so myself. Boy, I just cannot block that.
Well, I was due for one of those.
I was due for a shitty run. The thing is, with this one hit, I'm like expecting something different every time. Every time he does the side swing, the slash, I think I'm going to block it, and I don't. And yet my gut instinct is just to hit the shield key when really I should be dodging. That. See? I did it again. Alright, not every run is going to be great. Be nice if I could hit him once, though, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's just going to be like that. That's okay. We get these shitty runs out of our system, so then when we have the good runs, we're all in. Sometimes it's not happening from the very start. You know it the second you walk through the fog that you're just going to fuck it up. That was one of those times. This, however, is one of those times where I'm going to beat him. Oh, I've got 0. Okay. Damn it, I was really trying that time not to take that hit. What am I doing? Shit. If I can't beat him, I actually was going to call this stream Green versus Magrit Part 1 under the assumption that I wasn't going to beat him today. But I didn't do that. I didn't. Because I thought, well, what if I do it today? What if? It could happen. Why jinx it by calling it Part 1? Shouldn't be against the cliff there. Not my greatest strategy. Nor is standing there and just getting hit a good strategy. Okay. Uh-oh. Wonderful. Okay, that's fine. Uh-oh. Fuck! He got me. I'm trying to be a little more agile on my feet. I definitely am going to stay at medium armor at worst. I don't know fat rolling for me this time around. We want to stay nimble. So that's why I've been putting more points into endurance, just to be able to carry more weight. Why? Why did I do that? Let's just take a breath. No rush, Green. Get it done. Breathe. Relax. Concentrate. It's just a video game. Are we going to let this bunch of ones and zeros defeat me? No, we're not. It's man versus machine today. Fuck. I have no sense for that at all. Thank you. I know that I can. I can beat this guy. You know what the problem is? Problem is, it's been a long time since I've consulted my own book on winning video game strategy. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's a 3-part process. Oh, if you could have just fallen off there. I'm being so greedy. I'm doing none of the 3 parts. Part the first. Think. Think about what you're doing. Sure, it seems logical. Sure, it seems like it should be, you shouldn't have to say it. But in fact, you do. Think. Once you're done thinking, strategize. What is my plan for winning? And once you have that strategy, what's left to do? Win. It's that easy, folks. Think, strategize, win. I really should be teaching like an adult night school course on this. Pick up some extra cash. Trying to be better about dodging. God damn it, fuck off. I'm gonna do that every time, apparently. I was really close that one time, wasn't I? The summoned beasties really do help. Not enough though. Not enough. Not anymore. Anyway, doing fine. This is just, you know, kind of what you got to do in this game. You just kind of keep beating your head against the wall. At some point, the head beating becomes counterproductive. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. That uppercut, too, he gets me every time. Jesus Christ. Okay. Didn't mean to bring the Lord's name into that one, but that was terrible. If you're joining me for the first time ever, hi, my name's Jeff Green. And I'm a 17-year-old game streamer here on Twitch. And I'm, yeah. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Oh, come on. Bullshit. I've got 6 flasks. I do have the Wondrous Flask, and, you know, I forget about that. I should probably figure out how to use that thing. I mean, I know how to use it, but I mean, figure out how to use it in an emergency. Okay. Oh, come on. I thought I dodged that. Okay. So I missed the uppercut that time. Did you see that? I missed it by rolling. Not gonna heal yet. That's the uppercut. How did that... Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Well, now he's having his way with me. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna bring him out a little early. Down to just 1 flask, though. That's bad. I gotta make it to phase 2 with like at least 3, preferably 4 flasks. And I ain't gonna do it with 1. Yeah, put the Wondrous Flask next to my, let's see. Let's look at that. Let's look at my flasks. And then maybe take a break from Magrit. He's a little harder than I thought he was going to be. I thought I was feeling a little cocky having gotten to level 30, that maybe there's my Wondrous Physic. And I don't need the Flask of Cerulean Tears. I mean, wait. Crimson Tears, right. I do need. The Wondrous Physic, half of max HP, temporarily raises max stamina. I could actually change that up too if I would have to go, I think, to a grace point and change the recipe. But that's actually a pretty good one. Raising max stamina is really not bad. Why don't we just... how do I think I have to do it through here. Can you just like uninstall, I just don't want to equip, remove. There we go. Okay. So now I should have just the 2. Oops. Oops. Okay, I have just the 2. So I should be able to quickly switch here. So at one point, when I'm like halfway down, I could switch to the Wondrous Physic, get my half back, and then raise my stamina a little bit. I could do that. Okay, here we go. Back in for more punishment. Missed. So far, so good. Oh, no. That's pure greed on my part. Oh, I just used the wrong thing. Okay. That's what I get. Okay, but that's okay. I have more stamina now. And actually, I was at about half health, so that really wasn't that bad of a use of that potion. Bullshit. I do have the hug debuff. Yeah, I forget how I get rid of that. I was reading about that. I let the lady hug me at the round table, and I believe that that gives me an HP, a hit on my HP, doesn't it? That dude has a wide reach. Did that on purpose. So now I've got more stamina. Still have 6 flasks. Every time. I've got to time it better when I bring out the wolves. I don't want to go over there against the cliff as much as... I don't want to trap myself over there. Okay, wolves are all dead. That wasn't great. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, the second, holy fuck, he doesn't fuck around. He does not fuck around in that second, phase. He just frickin' destroyed me. This fight is not easy. I thought it was going to be easier. It's not easy. Also, let's just say, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice with the From Software bosses. Not that I'm making excuses. I'm just saying. Alright, I'm switching to the Wondrous Physic right away. As soon as we get half down, we're going to use it. I say as soon as we get half to. What if I never get halfway down? What if he gets no hits on me? That'd be cool. That was pure greed, I know, and stupidity. A combination of greed and stupidity. Oh, and I'm using the wrong one. Well, I had that coming. At some point, too, I got to experiment with other weapons. I don't want to get stuck on just using this halberd the whole time. Even though I've upgraded it. I think I upgraded a sword to +1 as well. Oof. Meh. Boy, you know, he telegraphs that hit, that swing way in advance. You'd think it'd be easier to block. Doing it now. Damn. Keep them busy, boys. What's he waiting for? Ah! Okay, me and Magrit sitting in a tree. I never got closer than that, like, second run. Yeah, I should be using more heavy attacks. You're right. I haven't used any heavy attacks, and the reason for that is I could be wrong here, but it just seems like the heavy attack with the halberd is awfully slow. You're totally right, though. In fact, I don't even know. You know what I haven't even tried is to counterattack him. I haven't even tried. That's not how to do it. All right, now I'm paying attention to the strong attack instead of to, you know, playing the game. So, my bad. Using up all my... This is not the run. But that wasn't bad advice, though. So I'm not saying it was. But if I'm going to use a strong attack, I got to learn how to really use it. Great.
This is not the run. Good God. This is not good. I think this is going to be my last one. I'm going to take a break and do something else. I'm going to admit defeat. That one run was my big chance. No more flasks. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm level 30. And I do know about the item. Thank you for reminding me. There is an item that I can use to help me. I have to get 5,000 runes to use it, or to buy it. But Patches over here, our old friend Patches, remember Patches? He's made a triumphant return to Elden Ring. And he's there. Good old Patches. I know you could kill it for me, and I appreciate that. I do. I am stubbornly clinging to my policy of no human help. That's just sort of, because we want to see if the old man can do it, that being me, without help. That's sort of the whole purpose of this thing. I don't know if you can actually avoid these guys when you come see Patches. I don't think you can. So this is like a fucked up thing about going to see Patches. Is he's like surrounded by bad guys. Good God. Thank you, Joby Goob. Is the Hubbard D strength scaling? It could be. You can't just run in and go see Patches, I guess, is the lesson I just learned right there. It's super annoying. You gotta like deal with all these motherfuckers. Yeah, I know. I know it makes sense that he's surrounded by bad guys. I know. I'm just saying. Kind of sucks that every time you want to go visit him to buy shit. Oh, I didn't even go in the right way. You got to deal with those guys. So it's like easier to run to a boss than it is to run to Magrit. I mean to Patches. There he is. Of course, I'm taking you here just to show you that he sells this thing, but I can't actually afford it here at Patches Emporium, unless I sell stuff. Check this out. Magrit Shackle. I noticed this last time. Briefly binds Magrit once imprisoned to Earth. So I Obviously, I don't have it, so I don't know exactly how it works, but it looks like this is something that will pin him to the ground so you can take a few free swings at him. But I'm going to have to earn 5,000 to do it. Oh, yeah, I can sneak. Oh, I can sneak past those guys. Durr. Yeah, fuck off. I'll find it in my heart not to slice your head off. Call me stingy. Hey, wait. Did I never open this? There's a treasure chest right here. You think it's something good? Oh no! Ah, fuck.
Well. I should have known, you ski. The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
God damn it. Fucking From. Oh. Look where we are. We're back to old Scratchy the bear. Oh, and he took away... Do we want to kill Scratchy the bear? I don't think we do. Where did he put us? Maybe we do. Why don't I get my wolves out to help me? What's the worst that could happen? Of course, he's not really bothering anybody. It was rather mean of me. He's minding his own business, scratching himself, and I go and I shove a halberd up his ass. Oh shit! Ow! Let me down! Woof. Get up! Get up! Well, the dogs are definitely helping. They're doing all the work. I ain't doing shit except dying. I guess that's the worst that could happen. Taken down by Scratchy the bear. I haven't had much victory so far on this stream. I need a victory. I need a win. I need to go beat up little kids or something, you know? I gotta go hunt rabbits. We don't really need to take down Scratchy. Let's see what else is going on in this game. Haven't been to the fort. Haven't seen who that boss is way down here. We could also check that out. Of course, right now it's not letting me fast travel at all. I don't know if that's because patches, because I'm being punished by patches. Can I do it now? I still can't do it. Motherfuck. You know, I could just go kill some deer, kill some rabbits. I don't need to be fighting giant bears and big monsters with giant cleavers. I can just kill rabbits. This is what we want. Let me just go after these guys. This is more my level of fight. Oh, do I have to walk to a grace point to teleport again? Okay, that was the advice given me. Because I want to go down to the jail. Yeah, if I kill enough rabbits, maybe over time I'll hit like level 100 just on killing rabbits, and then we go back and we kill Margit. Like butter. Where am I? I'm on the road. If I head south from the road, we'll hit, yeah. Damn it, fuck you. What else is going on? What's new in your guys' lives? Anything? Anything at all? Oh, we got these guys again. That didn't suck. Yeah, this is a little revenge for getting pummeled by Margit and Scratchy. We could just beat up some of these monkey men guys. Nice. Counter-Strike is easier to do than a parry, that's for sure. See what I mean? All right. Oh yeah, enjoy Slow Horses. It's a great series, pretty lightweight spy stuff, but well written. The guy's a really funny writer. It's like comedic John le Carré, though it actually does get suspenseful, which is a neat trick he manages to pull off. So, is this like a summonable guy here? The demi-humans wax wroth. Where are you, Lord Kenneth? The night bedeviled by blood. That didn't really clear anything up. Lord Kenneth. I'm just trying to find a frickin' save point. Oh, Kenneth was the annoying guy? He was the Monty Python character that I dealt with earlier? Fuck that guy. Why am I not finding the save point? Should be behind me. Should be over here. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good point about the shield. There's a lot of things I got to think about doing differently. Among them is trying a different weapon. I don't want to get stuck in a rut of just using the halberd. Not that I don't like the halberd. I actually like it quite a bit. But it has been unwieldy. I have quite a few choices. Oh, look at that. There's some shit I could sell. Right now, what am I doing? 134 plus 31 physical attack. Lordsworn Sword is good. Yeah. Thought about trying that one. So I think, can I jump down here? Well, there actually is a ladder over here if we don't wake this guy up. I'm going from one boss I can't kill to probably another one. But we're just gonna see. Oh fuck, that was exactly what I was trying not to do. Great. Fuck off! Oh, the Baladican's Blessing in my inventory will get rid of the hug debuff. Okay, let's try something else. All I've done is lose runes and get killed. What kind of stream is this? You came here to see victory. Actually, no you didn't. If you came here for victory, let me tell you. Wrong stream. We're just going to go in here and see what's up. Leonine Misbegotten. That's a hell of a name. Wow, that's some bad breath that guy's got. I really love doing that. I love bringing up the wolves right as I'm being pounced on. Seems to be a common thing of mine. Oof. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. You know, it's been a long time since I've played one of these games. I've played many video games since the last time I played a From game. And I forgot what these games do to your will to live. You can like what I was gonna say was it looked like you could just go around the door there. But no, you can't. Because you can see him hiding. You can see him back there. There he is. We can see him from here. So I was thinking I could skirt the door somehow. Like that would accomplish anything. We're bringing out the jellyfish. The game does make me laugh a lot. If you can't laugh while you play this game, you're definitely going to cry. Or have a tantrum, or a rage quit. And there's just no point. Right? We're only doing this for fun in the first place. If we're not having fun, there ain't no goddamn point. This guy's just gonna fucking destroy me. The thing about this guy, he has got some devastating attacks here, yet I'm not as intimidated by him as I am of Magrit. I should try my sword with him. Those are some decent blocks of mine. That was total greed. Yeah, he's very aggressive, this guy. I should level the sword. I think I'm getting a little tired of the halberd. The halberd is great, for obvious reasons. It's because of the reach, which is fantastic. But the reach doesn't seem to be actually doing me a whole lot of good. It's not much of an advantage in these boss fights. It's been better against the, didn't really mean to, oh, look at this. Did I aggro every jellyfish? Great. Run away! Run away! Let's bring him up now. Oh, jellyfish! Seriously, the halitosis on this guy. Halitosis. My jellyfish is not doing much. You're fired. Fuck. Oh my god, wasn't expecting that. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Eat it! Yes! Victory achieved! Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. That felt good. That felt good. Now look at that great sword we got. Let's look at it, shall we? Oh, look at that. And we got a grace point, too. Or do we? Well done, thank you. I guess we don't. Sure looks like one, doesn't it? That was the Leonine Misbegotten. That's who that was. Also known as halitosis. No, I can't equip that thing yet. Whoa. It needs a lot of strength and a lot of dexterity just to equip. Yeah, do I have a glitch or bug here that this is not activating for me? That kind of blows. I don't know what's going to happen if I leave and come back. I guess there's only one way to find out. I might have to reload the whole game, huh? Though I guess I need to see what the point of... let's try not to land on any jellyfish this time. Okay. You guys know I have a friend who is a jellyfish. In fact, he just helped me in the last fight. So you guys, we could be cool, you know? Come hang out. Come hang out with my jellyfish buddy, you know? We'll get together. We'll listen to some Floyd, you know? Okay, so at least the door is open. It didn't, like, glitch out the boss fight, at least. If I reload... You could talk to the Lord of this castle again? I see. Okay. Yeah, I should maybe just quit from the... Oh, there we go. All I had to do was leave and come back. Ah! So let's look at the map. Now. Moongrave. I just am not sure what the point of having this unlocked is if we're like at the end of the map. But maybe we're not. There could be more going on than I know. What the fuck do I know? I don't know shit. Put that on my tombstone. So we want to deal with, what's his face, the Monty Python guy, and get the quest to help him out. There was also the lady who asked us to save her father. I don't know if both of those things are part of things to do at this castle here or not. I also don't know if there's a way to get back up there without warping up. I might have to. Let's check out this castle. Oh, I see. What shoes am I wearing? Oh, I needed to get the sword that I just got to help him. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I gotta find that sword and give it to Sir Thomas. Or whatever his name is. Shoes. You wanted to see what shoes I'm wearing. Guardian Greaves. Look at this. I got a bunch of shit to sell, don't I? I could probably like level if I just get rid of all this stuff. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Okay. Yeah, equipment does sell for... The Monty Python guy is the guy who's standing on the bridge yelling at us. He yells at us over and over like, yoo-hoo! He's somewhere in here, in this area, and he's standing over us and he's like asking us over and over to help him. I forget where it is now exactly that we ran into him. Was it over here or was it way down here? Had I already crossed the bridge before we ran into him? I don't remember. Alright, I'm distracting myself. Quit distracting me. What I wanted to do was I wanted to look around the castle. Kenneth Haight. I have not met Alexander. No. I'm not sure why I want to look around here. I just do, okay? Sue me. Oh, it's 2:30. Shit, we're running out of time before Pinto, the tiny terror of Kensington, shows up. So when I was grinding, I did make it into here and picked up whatever little doohickeys there were to find around this area. But I never successfully cleared out this whole area. I do know that there's a path up beyond this pyre here. I did pick up that quest. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do around here. I was going to try the sword. Do you mind? I'm trying to kill you. Please stop defending yourself. So I'm just going to fuck around with the sword a little bit for the hell of it. Of course, I guess I didn't really have to aggro the entire level in just to play with the sword. That wasn't really necessary. What am I doing? I deserve that death. I deserved it. Kill me, please kill me. Hit me. Make me suffer. I was at nearly 5,000 runes. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's go get him and get the fuck out of here. So, to recap, Margit kicked my ass for about an hour. I fled in shame and terror and came back over here to the castle where I encountered, what's his name? Lion Face, Halitosis guy. And I killed him off fairly easily, all things considered. Let's just grab these. Okay. All right. Let's be a little more methodical around here. I'm just not sure if I've seen everything that this castle has to offer. God damn it. You can't just take these guys casually. They're... Take that. What I want to do is kill everything up here. I think it's impossible to sneak by. Oh, but what I could do is I could throw some shit at these guys to pull, maybe. Get out of the way, jellyfish. I can't see. so we can pull with these bone darts I made. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, now we're cooking with grease. Enjoy my darts, you fucking guy. Take that. Old Man Green says, fuck you. So since you last saw me, after I vanished for a while, for a good couple years, in that time, I fucking turned 60. Can you believe it? That is old. Man, I thought 40 was old when I was 40. And then I thought 50 was old when I was 50. Now I'm 60, and boy does this seem old. 60 seems like you can no longer say you're post-college anymore, you know? Whoops. Whoops. Hey, jellyfish, will you do something? When am I going to retire? Yeah. Here's a secret. You don't make a whole lot of money writing about video games. There's your answer. That's when I'm going to retire. I just gotta hope my kid strikes it rich and bails me out. Wait, you're not supposed to say that out loud. I'm just kidding. I'll retire at some point. I don't want to retire. Okay, I want to get these souls, and I want to get out of here. And I don't think that the jellyfish is really the best guy to help me. I think I actually want to go back to the wolves for this area, if I even want to deal with this area, which I'm starting to think maybe I don't. You're just 7 years behind me? Yeah, you know, the here's my piece of advice to you, especially I believe someone in there said they were 35 and were feeling old. Well, I think Pinto's here. All right, that means the stream is going to need to end. But I was going to tell you my piece of advice. Don't feel old. Just don't do it. Don't let yourself tell yourself you're old. When you're anything under, I'm going to say 60, because that's what I am. Because you're not. And then you're just going to spend all that time wishing you were younger, and then when you're 50, you're going to wish you were 40. You see what I'm saying? When you're 35 and you're feeling old, you're going to feel dumb when you're 50 and you think back and you think, Jesus, I thought 35 was old. So don't waste your energy feeling old at 35. Feel young, because you are. Yeah, I'm hearing all sorts of activity in the other room, which means I gotta be a responsible adult and help. And there's Rosie, and help with the dogs. If I can swing it, I'm gonna stream again tomorrow being Sunday, because I don't have much plans this weekend here, and I'm gonna be very busy after tomorrow. So it would be good if I could do 2 in a row here. So, yeah, there's a lot of activity in this house right here. So I gotta go help. Stop killing me. Thank you. Okay, that should really be it for me for today. I got 5,000. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go help. Hey, Pinto. Yeah. I can hear the people over there. That's actually my future in-laws in the other room who are dropping off the dog. So that's my daughter's fiance's parents in the next room. And they're both attorneys. They have like really good jobs and they have a lot of money. And then there's me, doofus in here playing video games. So I need to go in there and pretend I'm like a grown-up, responsible adult, and that I'm not in here goofing off playing video games. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna say I was like working on spreadsheets or something impressive sounding. You know, I was checking my stock portfolio. That's what I was doing. Do not tell them I was in here playing video games. Okay, I'll see you. I'll see y'all next time. Remember, I was working on important financial documents. Okay, all right. I'll see you next time. Bye.